everyone, it's Muriel. I'm here with a layout to show you that I created. This is a picture that I took of my daughter and myself when I went to visit her at her school a couple of weeks ago. And the paper pad that I'm using, I have had for at least 2 years. It is the Amy Tangerine paper pad. This was a hot buy over at Michael's once upon a time ago. And I had to look up because I didn't see on here the name of the collection, but it is called +1. So it's really pretty. You can see all the papers, designs of the papers, lots of colors. I love the black mixed in with the greens and the pink and the orange and teals, and just a fabulous paper pad, especially for spring and even summer. So I have yet to mount this on a 12 by 12 chipboard, which I will because it's a little flimsy with all the embellishments that's on it. But let me go ahead and show you what I did. This is just a sheet from the paper pad. A lot of times these pads don't come with embellishments, and that's really a bummer because it's so easy to create when you have embellishments to coordinate. So what I did was I took some of the cut aparts and mounted them on chipboard and cut them out with some of my dies and created my own chipboard pieces. So I'll show you as I go along, but I am using some ephemera from Heidi Swapp. You can see some of the chipboard pieces from Project Life collection. This is just, as soon as we got there, I'm always like, let's do a selfie. So we've mastered the selfie now, and she had been busy that day, so unfortunately the hair wasn't down, but the makeup was popping. I don't know if you can see it, but she has really mastered the eyeshadow. So I just used a cut apart here that I mounted on some chipboard that says "Remember this forever." Words like enjoy. I did a cute little banner from MFT. I covered it with some of the paper from the collection, and then I used a Heidi Swapp stamp to stamp the date, March 4th, 2016. I got some washi tape throughout here, a black strip here that says "Oh Happy Day," and then a yellow and white polka dot to bring out the yellow of the chipboard piece. This here, Simply Noted, is from Heidi Swapp. She's been having a lot of sales lately, but I picked this up a while ago. That's the back of it, and it just has 4 pieces. You can see the black, Simply Noted, and then the other 2 are Today and I think that says Memory. So I will take these out and put them in my veneer box. And then again, I'm using some of the chipboard pieces from a Project Life, collection, and a lot of them right now are on sale at Michael's. Okay, so this is the Project Life collection that I use. The chipboard pieces, it's just a bunch. This one is called Overlay Kit, so it has a lot of beautiful overlays that you can put on your 4x6 cards. And then it has 3x4 overlays, and then it has all of these little chipboard pieces, lots of circles, arrows, banners, the @ sign, and the also, I don't know what that is, also or whatever. So I used several of those. The colors kind of blend in, so that worked out. I'm using some of her puffy stickers. So let me show you here. So I picked up a couple more of these cases from Michael's, and this is where I'm housing the embellishments that I made for this collection. So this is the Heidi Swapp puffy stickers, and you've seen them. They have words, and they have hearts and stars and hashtags and arrows, right? So those colors are POW, so I'm using those. And the cut aparts, I put in this plastic acetate envelope. These are Recollections, right? So I'm keeping them in here, and they have all kind of nice words on them. Adventure, EXO, where you can do a lot of journaling. I guess you can call them journaling tags. So there's this size, and then also there are ones that I made into chipboard. So you can see behind here I used some chipboard from a cereal box, but I used a spellbinder die with the stitches and cut out this piece here. take a picture. Here we go. There's a camera. And then the smaller ones, excuse me, I just got plastic in here. I pulled out another die and cut out these banners, and these are just from papers from the collection that I used and then had scraps left over. Here are some of the banners that I cut out. So it's a good way if you are looking for embellishments to or ephemera to complement the paper collection that you are working with, to go ahead and basically what I did was, once I cut these out of the paper pad, I gathered a lot of my dies. I pulled out the pretty Pink Posh die. I pulled out a lot of the Gina Marie dies, circles and dynamics, and then I just matched them up with the papers and cut them out, and then turn around and cut out some light chipboard in the same shape, and then just glued them down. And I'll just have them in here to use as I create from this particular paper pad. And again, you can also find embellishments like the Heidi Swap, where the colors are POW or whatever to go along with your paper pad if you don't have embellishments to complement it. Okay, so here is another chipboard piece. I am using a DIY yourself heart here, and you can pick those up at Tuesday morning. They come in a pack like this. So this was really fun. And then to top it off, I used my Tim Holtz Distress Marker Spritzer that I recently purchased. This gizmo thing here, and I love it. I just use one of my Stampin' Up! Inks, right? And you want to use the thicker end tip, and you just put it in the area here. You tighten it down, and you make sure that the tip is, let's see here. I usually I have my tip like right there where the two meet, and then as you squeeze it here, the air comes out, and it just gives the spray either a hard spray or soft spray, just depending on what you want. And you can see here, I have some here. I have really light. I didn't want it too dark, so I just kind of went all over the outer part of the page, some down here. So I like that, and I love this layout. So yeah, so that was my layout that I did. I'm so happy I got it done. And I did a little haul in today, so I wanted to show you. I went to Michael's, of course, and found lots of as is. So I'll be back and show you all those goodies. So thank you for watching. Bye now.